match loaded up. This one's going to be a ZVT on Frost, everybody. Spawning in the lower left, we have, playing for our Team All Inspiration, Thrustinator as our green Zerg. And spawn in the lower right, playing for Team Bear Sloths, we have PrimeMind, our orange Terran. And Wattmate is indeed the clan tag of Team Bear Sloths. Anyway, the first Overlord for Thrustinator heading off in the wrong direction. And we see the typical gas and barracks timing for our Terran players, so we're going to see our typical Reaper expand. And looks to be a hatch first for our Zerg player, Thrustinator. And there it is. So nothing too out of the ordinary from either player yet. PrimeMind choosing to wait until the Reaper is out to scout by the look of things. Or at least isn't set to scout yet. Second over is about halfway across the map. Yep, no scout before the Reaper. Otherwise, Thrustinator's gonna have just about enough gas for speed as soon as the spawning pool finishes, so that's probably what we're gonna see. Yep, having pulled 2 drones off of gas. No speed just yet. Oh, there it is. And starting the queens, getting out 4 zerglings. Everything looking pretty normal. PrimeMind getting down his natural. Reaper running around the whole map to try to find where Thrustinator is. Now about to confirm where he is, having check the second location, but the Overlord he probably just spotted, he knows anyway. But that's enough for the Reaper to go in and perhaps try to get some damage done. Not that he's going to get much done, except maybe a few free Zerglings. Didn't get a single thing. No kills yet this game. Anyway, with speed now done, those early Zerglings corner and take out that Reaper. In the meantime, PrimeMind is just about to finish up a bunker just in time to hold back those Zerglings, with Marines going into the bunker and getting a few of the Zerglings for free. But our Zerg player is mostly droning up back home. Gonna see some reactor to Hellion play. A few Hellions now headed out across the map. Nader does know this is coming and already has a partial wall off. We're gonna see cloaked Banshees though. Banshee and cloak already. Roach Warren just about done here for Thrustinator. Ailing Nest also on the way. Like he's just kind of going to add in some roaches to the typical Zerg Ling Bane Muta. Probably just roaches to defend against the Hellion harass mostly. More Hellions headed across the map. First Hellions have not yet decided to venture in. And they look at the front door and find a few queens in the wall off, and he knows they aren't going to really get anything done. So we got Stim on the way. First few Marines. First Marine. More Marine. Yeah, those Hellions. Few Hellions go down to these roaches and they just aren't going to get any. Now this Banshee. Does have cloak if it wants to use it. But with an Overseer right there, cloak wouldn't do it. I might get one of these queens. Nope, another Hellion goes down as the roaches come in to save the queens. In the meantime, we have a few Marines which are just gonna follow these roaches and clean really quickly. So in these early skirmishes, things are going a lot better for Thrustinator than they are for PrimeMind. Siege tanks sieging up in defensive position. Armory also on the well as well. Lots of Marines and +1 infantry weapons in combat. In the meantime, the Spire is just finished up for our Zerg player. The first few mutas are on the way. And that third base having finished populated zones. First mutas being sent across the map. And Zerglings and Roaches are going to try to knock on the front door, but get much. However, they do move the army out of Mutalisks to be able to attack what would be the third base if it can. Don't quite get it burning, getting back by these Marines. But the third base is not going to land anytime soon. Interesting comment. Anyway, +1 missile attack's just about done for a Zerg player. This missile turret as it was still building. Suppose to get a few SCVs while they're building some things. Yeah, they do actually get 2 of these without them even being cancelled. The third gets cancelled. There's just too many Marines for them to deal with, though, when the mutas goes down, directly attacking into. Marines stem forward and do get an overseer for their trouble. And looks like they're going to get a number of these mutas, as the mutas are just trying to actually attack into the Marines and not backing off. Either do succeed at taking down a missile turret, and they get a siege tank for it. But more and more mutas keep falling. Just being a little over-aggressive with those mutas, and that's not really going to work out for him. Look at the resources lost tab. It's nearly double. Thrustinator. Not doing all that great, and this Terran Bioforce is probably about to show how much he is ahead, because possibly take down this whole third. Yeah, there's just nothing he has to defend it right now. No defense, he's just gonna abandon the third and move all the drones up to the now just newly finished fourth. Mutas are trying to come in and do what they can, but mutas just don't match that well against Marines. Especially not 2-1 combat shield Marines. And with that stem forward, they're taking down that wall. Yeah, Thrustinator just GG's at that point. Well, that's game 1 for PrimeMind.